Hi guys, let me make sure I have this all volume all the way up. So it is the day after the new moon, and I hope everyone had a really nice new moon. I did a few rituals. Some of you that follow me on Instagram know that. I owe a few of you some videos, so bear with me. I'm going to be getting a lot of videos done this next week. Monday will be a Reiki healing video, and then I want to get into some more of the request. And then I'm going to do a guided meditation for you guys next week. So definitely going to be doing a Reiki video next week and a guided meditation and a little something I got planned for ASMR to see how you guys like it. And also I wanted you to leave me your comments below about any ASMR ideas that you have that you would like me to try. This is our little space of the World Wide Web. This is our little safe space, and I'm a healer, and I want us to feel good, and I want us to be good, and so, yeah. So this video, I just wanted to go over a few of more of my favorite things and some of my important tools. Please bear with me because I broke a nail last night, and it was my middle finger. So I just didn't want you guys to be thrown off, but I just wanted to show you a few of my favorite things and kind of go over the steps, little steps of a spell, and yeah. So let's see, where do I start? Oh, so I kind of wanted to, along the lines of healing and meditation, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a lot of my meditation methods and tips, and just hold on. I know you guys are like interested in, this is what I'm drinking today. It's so yummy. So good. Okay. So, meditation. Meditation and, spiritual hygiene. It's, they say you can't be spiritual if you don't have a ritual, I don't really know who says that really, but I saw it once and it was cute. So, I feel like, for me, that means a lot because I was raised really, really strict Christian, specifically Pentecostal Apostolic. And so I definitely didn't grow up, one, knowing I was a witch, let alone accepting anything like it. But I've always been, always had my gifts and always known I've had a connection to the divine and angels and knowing about different spirits and different demons and just having different gifts that make me quite, a natural witch. And so there are things that I do daily to help keep me grounded, but keep me connected to the divine in a way, that it's important for me. It's important for me that spirituality is a place where I can let it all out and I can, put everything out on the table and be like, this is what I don't like. This is what I want. This is what I desire. And, with no judgment. And, you can't do that with religion. You can't do that with denominations and whatnot. So I am a little bit of a nerd, and I really take to heart things that I'm drawn to, because that's one of the ways that my ancestors and spirits connect with me, is they really build on, I tend to have a strong affinity towards things that I don't have any connection with, that is either linked to a karmic past or a past life, but is directly linked to me, who I am. And we all have that. For me, it's meditation, prayer. I love prayer. I write down my prayers. I say my prayers aloud to myself. You have to know and follow your gut and when and how to pray. But for me, the most important part is to feel like you can let it all out. So some of my most potent meditation and prayers have come when I have, mantras, when I have, almost devotionals to follow. And there's a book that I love. There's even altar set up in here for different styles of altars. Ones for personal development, ones for spiritual connection, ones for connection to ancestors. Sorry, there's different just bits of just gold mine spiritual information, and it's this book. It's called Tapping the Power Within by Yamlin Vincent, and I love it. It's just so powerful. It's so powerful. Just get it. You won't be disappointed. I'm a fan of using scripture, mantras, in my magic, and this book is not only like mantras and devotionals, but it also has specific psalms that are with that unlock and unravel magic for certain things. So this book is called Candle Burning Magic. It's Anna Rivas. Spellbook of rituals for good and evil. Yes, there are cursing bits in here. Domination bits. Yeah, and you can tell it's pretty worn. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is an absolute, like, all of these are favorites, but this one I definitely touch like just about every day. The Complete Book of Incense Oils and Brews by Scott Cunningham. It is literally one of the most thorough informational books on herbs and oils and potions and soaps and planetary properties of herbs and whatnot that I've ever it's amazing. So I definitely think this would be a great book to have if you're interested in learning more about crafting for yourself at home. There was my little minute, but no. This one's pretty new. I got it. I've been wanting it for a while. It's the new revised 6th and 7th books of Moses and magical uses of the Psalms. Yeah, I love it. Edited by Majin Gonzalez Whippler. Yeah. This is definitely gonna be fun. This is another Anariva. I'm really into seals. I love using seals in my magic. I do use sigils. I'm really drawn usually to old time conjure and really ancient things. So this book has literally just about every. It's called Secrets of Magical Seals by Anariva. How to use them, put them to power, and make them work for you. Well, that's not what the complete title is. I kind of paraphrased it, but you know what I mean. So, this book is like so fascinating. And I'm a little bit of an art history nerd. So I know that was probably a reach for some people, but for me in my mind, it definitely connects when you have like, ancient seals and whatnot. But this is definitely a favorite. Would definitely grab this if you want to up the ante on your magic and put some power, some real power, some extra oomph behind your spells. That was books. I kind of want to get into now a couple of things that I do to help me when working magic. I want to tell you guys about a little bit of a head work. I showed you guys this candle before. I wanted to go in more detail about it. And there's different ways to do this. There's methods. I mean, you just have whatever you're drawn to. I'm just going to give you a quick and dirty. So you want to, I'm not going to do it for real, but you usually want to grab something. And what I do is so I should say first, okay, this is a black skull, so this would be hexing, definitely. So this means that you want your target to think or feel something, probably most likely not nice if it's a hex. And it is, a lot of people call it head work, so because it is, you're going for mind control. And so there's different ways to go about it, but like I said, I'm going to give you a quick and dirty. First of all, you want, with any spell work that you do, you want to make sure you have protection. This is a Fiery Wall protection candle from Coventry Creations, their Hoodoo line. This comes already charged, already ready to go for you to burn it. This would be, so you definitely want to have a protection element going when you're doing, work, any work really. But when you have, this work going. So you would take the name of the person and write it across the back of the head. You're gonna take a petition and herbs and whatever you want to do, and kind of dig, without ruining the wick, dig a good bit out here and stuff your petition in and your herbs, then close it in, drip some black wax. Oh my gosh, you guys say that 10 times fast. Black wax. Dig that out. Put your petition, put your herbs, cover it back up with some melty black wax, and then you want to get what you really like, a short version of what your petition said, and write it across the top of the head. Okay? You can even do more here depending on how you want it, how crazy you want to get with it. You definitely, you can use oils, here, really, while working your intent. You know what I mean? Like, just whatever your intent is, really, really, you have control of the mind. You really want to visualize it, work that candle like such. Some of the kind of herbs, and this is seriously quick and dirty, you guys. If you have more questions, just contact me. But I at least wanted to give you an example of, what kind of spell you would use this for. I love herbs. This is calamus root. Yeah, I didn't mean to get that, but this is calamus root. And so you would just like in the bottom, like I was saying, you just take some of that and just like work it in there, put it into whatever you open. Calamus root. First, I love using herbs that can do multiple things. Calamus root is great for protection, but it's also amazing for control and mind control. So that's a little tip, is use herbs that really power pack in multiple things. Another thing you can do for protection, you would need a cauldron. Can you see that? A cauldron. And you would need a charcoal disc and some resin, a protective resin. This is frankincense, protection, spiritual communication, lots of great things, but that's just one example. That could be a form of protection as well, burning your incense resins. Just to go back to writing the petition and whatnot, and let's, I'm just going to keep it real. Really, when you use what you have, on hand. And I'm just going to say that, in no way, if I'm showing you things here and you don't have it, should you feel like you can't achieve what you need to achieve. Use what you have. But, so, petition paper. On your prayer written down in a more precise, concise way is your petition. That's on petition paper. And that's, a lot of practitioners might say preferably that is brown paper bag. Traditionally, I might even say in some cases, but paper that you write in. This is important in some situations to have blessed. I offer blessed, a petition paper that actually goes through a ritual. I provide it for $1 a piece. And it's just, it comes already ready. You just write what you desire, what your goal is, and put it under your candle. It's ready. You don't even have to have a fixed candle. You just put this down. So I have that, your petition paper. And I wanted to give you an idea of some of the things that I use to strengthen my spells and make them a little stronger. And one of the things I like to do is use tarot cards. And I use other cards as well, but tarot like really puts a punch power to my spells. And for this spell, I use Nine of Swords often. And you guys' homework is to look up why I would use Nine of Swords tarot card with a mind control spell or a mind hex. Why would I use Nine of Swords? Tell me that for next time, guys. Let's see. Oh, another thing that is important, if you don't have incense, if you don't have a candle for protection, you also salt. And I like to buy kosher salt. It's already been blessed, so that's that. So that's just about it, you guys. I just wanted to let you guys know what was coming up for next week. Show you guys a quick and dirty of why I would use one of these candles. I'll do that every once in a while. Go over like what I would do with some of my favorite things, magic wise, spell work. And I hope to, oh, you guys, please like and subscribe and tell everyone about my channel. And I cannot wait to connect with you guys again. Be safe.